Welcome to the Oakleaf Sports Report. I'm your host, Sean Dougherty, and as always, it is my pleasure to bring to you everything you need to know in the world of Bear Cub sports. The spring sports semester is winding down, and as it does, the picture that is being painted is clear, and that picture is a giant B for victory. Many of your Bear Cub sports teams are headed to the playoffs, and we're going to get you caught up on all those teams, starting with your Bear Cub softball team, who have 3 games left on their schedule, which includes a doubleheader this Saturday in Stockton against Delta. And then on Tuesday, the regular season finale against Diablo Valley and Pleasant Hill. This past Tuesday, the Bear Cubs welcomed Consumnes River in for the team's final regular season home game. And the game was tied at 2-2 going into the 7th inning when Consumnes River put up 5 runs to win the game 7-2. The Bear Cubs are 25-11-1 overall and hold an 11-7 conference record. The Bear Cub baseball team had their 6-game winning streak snapped on Tuesday when the Bear Cubs were in Stockton to play Delta. Delta won the game in 11 innings, 8-7, but the Bear Cubs will have their chance to get back in the win column today when they host Delta. The Bear Cubs still have the top spot in the Big 8 Conference with a 25-4-1 record and are 16-3 in the conference. Also, the Bear Cubs are ranked number 1 in Northern California, number 1 in the state, and number 1 in the ABCA pool, which is the American Baseball Coaches Association. And the Bear Cubs hold the top spot in the Pacific region, which includes California, Washington, and Oregon. After this series against Delta, the Bear Cubs will have 3 games next week, starting on Tuesday in Sacramento against American River. Then the boys will come home to play Diablo Valley on Thursday, and in the regular season on Friday against Consumnes River, last year's state champions. All games have a 2:30 start time. The Bear Cubs already have guaranteed themselves a playoff berth, and the playoffs will begin Friday, May 3rd, with times and locations to be announced. The golf team continues to dominate the Big 8, and on Tuesday the team played in the 9th Big 8 tournament and shot a .370 to win their 5th Big 8 tournament of the season. Along with those tournament wins, the Bear Cubs have also won 4 out of the 6 team meets they've played in this season. The Bear Cubs are in Ripon today to play Spring Creek for Big 8 tournament number 10, and hopefully the Bear Cubs can come away with another tournament victory. The Bear Cubs have 2 more Big 8 tournaments to go, one being on Tuesday in Rancho Murrieta, and then the following Tuesday, that Big 8 tournament, number 12, will be held in Napa. The Bear Cubs will then head to the NorCal Regionals on May 8th. The Bear Cubs tennis teams are sending a couple players to the state championships next weekend in Ojai. Angel Tran is a singles finalist, and the teams of Angel Tran and Jacqueline Besida and Laura Isaiah and Aaron Leveroni qualified for the state tournament in doubles. On the men's team, John Sharp and Chase Sarasalani qualified for the state tournament in singles, and the teams of John Sharp and Zach Bonigan and Moises Kuzu and Chase Sarasalani qualified for the state tournament in doubles. The Ojai State Championships take place on April 26th through April 28th. On Saturday, the swim and dive teams were in Modesto for the NorCal Diving Championships, and on the men's side, Nicholas Sousa and Robert Coxon qualified for the state finals. And on the women's team, Ariana Bates and Casey Murdoch qualified for the state finals. Before the state championships take place, both the men's and women's swim and dive teams will compete in the Big 8 championships in Pleasant Hill this weekend. Then the players mentioned above will head to Monterey Park for the state championships. Thank you for watching the Oakleaf Sports Report. I'm your host, Sean Dougherty. And be sure to come out and show your support for your favorite Bear Cub sports team. And remember, you can only win the games in which you play, so be sure you're playing the game. Go Bear Cubs.